blood and its essence. In the red blood cells, the Father placed the breath of life. He gave them the possibility of ensuring it within you, through the two circulatory currents, up and down, activated by the heart, and sent this breath to all corners of your being. The two cycles of blood circulation are pumped by the heart engine, and, as it passes through the organ that represents the divine essence itself, the house of the higher self and universal love itself, it places the individual loving essence of each of you in this passage. Today on the planet, red blood cells have in their constitution the metal iron, which holds the divine breath, which the breath internalizes, and with the oxygen that is trapped, breathing and life are made possible. And do you think that this oxygen, O2, that comes through breathing, through the lungs, is what makes life possible for you, and that without breathing it, and without that oxygen, you would die? Each being, at different evolutionary degrees, on different planets, living so to speak, with different energetic layers for each world, will have the blood components at the height of each medium. So the metals and molecules that retain the divine breath of life will be different for each world and will have other needs, as they must retain different energies. Your eyes are very limited, your science is poorly developed, and the breath of life does not have only oxygen, O2. The breath of life is much more complex than this simple mechanism that you know. The divine essence is in each cell and has been adapted for each world, as each cell must retain the divine breath of the evolution of the world where it will be created. We can say that the red blood cells hold within you the divine breath of life, and with their journey through the whole body, they keep the life of each created structure, each cell, each organ, keeping them alive and in adequate potential for maintain vital, energetic, and physical, chemical functioning. The Father was too wise for them to have the essence of love. They are driven by the organ where the loving feeling itself resides, which, depending on the state, loving or not, blood cells and red blood cells in particular, absorb love or lack of love, detoxifying, balancing or intoxicating, and unbalancing in its travel through the body. The body will show the energetic intoxication of the red blood cells. The body will get sick because you intoxicated the red blood cells in the passage through the heart, an organ where the unconditional love of the Father should reside, which, being full of lovelessness, intoxicates them, which then intoxicates the brain and the whole body, which is now stuck to the diseases which you yourself materialized. The circulating energies in the red blood cells or other structures which hold the divine breath of life in other worlds cause them to vibrate in frequency with each world, and with that frequency they resonate, and they can only survive when the energy and frequency of each world is in balance with the energy and frequency of each structure or being created. For the new world to come, with a new energetic level and new frequencies, the DNAs will have to be calibrated, so that the cellular regeneration, which takes place every minute in your body, is now creating cells, structures, or beings that can live in the new world energy conditions. Stop breathing means no longer letting in the breath of life, which feeds you, which is individual, and which is different for each world. In order to absorb this breath of life, each cellular structure must be balanced, able to retain and sustain it. The flow of energies has to be in two directions, capturing and energizing, and releasing and detoxifying, because it is the law of balance that governs life, and that is why both paths must exist, in order to be able to feed and eliminate waste. More and more you purify your essence and energies. A day will come when the residues will be minimal, because everything will be used, everything will have the purity of the divinity, and you will not need to eliminate anything. Diseases will no longer exist, because fullness will have arrived for each world, at the right time for each one, and at the right time for the Father Himself. We will work and study hard to make the transition to the new world easier and faster. Blessings and light.
Cosmic Consciousness. Book 2, The Understanding. Chapter 29. Blood and its Essence.